In this class, you are going to learn the summary of the one act play, The Hour of Truth by Percival Wilde. Percival Wilde was known for his plays and detective stories. This play is from the volume entitled A Question of Morality and Other Plays. It's a striking psychological study on the corrupting influence of money on the people. Let us see this story through the eyes of Robert Baldwin. You can use this summary as the character sketch of Mr. Baldwin also. Robert Baldwin is the protagonist, means hero or main character of this play. He lives in a trim little cottage with his wife Martha and his son John and daughter Evie. He is working as the governor of a bank owned by John Grisham. He gets a salary which is very low, $60 a week. His son John earns only $30 a week. With this limited income, they live reasonably happily. Suddenly, there is a problem in their lives. John Grisham has misappropriated bank money and he is in jail. The bank is collapsed and closed, and Baldwin will have no job. Baldwin's family members suspects that he is also involved in that problem. Son and daughter have some doubts about their father's involvement, but his wife believes in his truthfulness. Only Baldwin is the witness for this misappropriation. If he gives his true testimony, John Grisham will definitely go to jail for a long period. Baldwin is honest and he has taught his family the importance of honesty. When Baldwin returns home after the arrest of John Grisham, his wife and children rush to him to know the latest news. Initially, the wife and the children tell him that he should say the truth during the trial, even if it means a jail term for Grisham. There were several arguments between Robert Baldwin and his family members. Then, when they finally come to know that Grisham has offered him a bribe of $100,000 just to say, I don't remember, when some incriminating questions are asked in the court, they change their sentence. They believe that $100,000 is a huge amount. With that huge amount, their father can start a business of his own. He would otherwise be jobless. But Baldwin didn't accept that offer because he gave more importance to truthfulness than money. He asserts that he wants to go to his grave clean. Grisham was Baldwin's friend. They were boys together. They worked side by side. He does love Grisham. He even named his son after him. Even now he remembers how he worked with him for so long. All this is true, but he is not willing to tell a lie to save his friend and the employer, even when he is offered a sum of $100,000. Baldwin's honesty is repaid abundantly. Even though he became desperate under the pressure from his family members. Even Grisham is proud of him and he recommends him to Mr. Marshall, the president of Third International. At the end of the play, we see Marshall coming to the house of Baldwin and offering him a job at the Third International. We see Baldwin crying in the end. It may be because of two reasons. His friend Gresham has confessed his guilt and will surely be punished. Secondly, he is shedding the tears because of joy or gratitude to God, who has amply repaid his honesty. Honesty. Baldwin proves beyond any doubt is the best policy.